ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, boys and girls. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I have got a very large package today. And, okay, let's move that from back there. Alright, let's get... They really packed this up well. So I have been collecting... Oh, no, I think that's on the inside of a... good thing I decided not to use a razor blade. Okay, well, I guess that's the way that chose to go. That's fine. Here, we'll use our scissors. For this last little bit, let's get that open there. Alright, let's work our way up here. This was an AliExpress special. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on now. So, came from overseas, took me a couple weeks to get, and it is what I think it is. Alright. I am last to the party at most things. And with these guys, I certainly am. And do you guys know what FOMO means? F-O-M-O. Yep. I'm suffering from FOMO. Fear of missing out. Although I'm not afraid of missing out. I actually was waiting because these guys were kind of pricey when they came out. So I was waiting, hoping they went on sale. I had this guy in my cart for, oh geez, a year? Alright, now we're not done. Okay. They really wanted to make sure that this got to us in one piece. Okay. Boy, howdy. They were going to make sure the box wasn't messed up on this, weren't they? Thank you. AliExpress sellers. Let's chop a finger off trying to get through all this tape. Oh. Alright. Go over there. Sorry about this. 30% of this entire video is just going to... okay. Alright. While I do appreciate the radical packing job, it was unnecessary. Alright, give me a second. Let me reset here for just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, give me just a minute. Oh, gotta throw some stuff back. Gotta put some things back in place here. Oh. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm back. Well, you can already see. It is the Zartan and Zarina Soundwave. Yep. The G.I. Joe crossover. Oh, Christ almighty. Ladies and gentlemen, if you order him off AliExpress, you'll get him in one piece, I swear. Oh. Alright. Well, they took all this protection, all this trouble for a box that's already all scuffed up. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're not here for the box, are we? Well, some of us are. I am. Oh, cry man nittly. Okay, let me move the sharp implements. Move those real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, G.I. Joe, Soundwave, Dreadnok, Thunder Machine. Check that out. Zartan's the reason I got him. I loved him whenever I was a kid. I had the one that color changed in water. Looks like they stand on his back there. They can get inside. Alright, well that was the back. Let's look at the front. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put that there. Now that we kind of know what's in the box. Alright, let us, if memory serves me correctly, we've got more doggone tape on every corner. Let's try not to tear this up too bad, shall we? If anything breaks, I'm gonna... See, they've always got, like right up in here, little crossover things. The Megatron box, I didn't really... Oh, there's tape on top of tape. Okay, good enough. Fair enough. there's 2 of them. Now let's get the one on the bottom, and then there's one more tape spot right there. Ain't nobody stealing nothing out of this thing. And they're really kind of making it possible for you to take these tape tabs off. There. Okay. He is free. Let us flip this over. Alright. Put those things off to the side. Top secret! Cobra Intelligence reports a Joe transport en route with a formidable escort. Do not underestimate their forces. Terminate the threat like the marauders they are. That's right. Alright, and there it is. Stand up here. Just everybody stay put for a minute. Alright, there's the G.I. Joe 2024 stuff. Everything else is... okay, well, surprisingly, this box was not taped to the umpteenth degree. Wow! Alright, this guy is amazingly huge. Check that out. He is crazy big. Alright, we got our Soundwave here. We got a little Ravage over here. We got Zartan and Zarina there. These are some accessory bits. Let's cut him out real quick so we can start seeing what all we got going on here. Yeah, this guy looks awesome. He's got about 1,000 little plastic ties on him. Soundwave as a sort of an APC. I can dig it. Okay, let's move this little pillow up here. There's nothing inside that little thing there, but he did come with that packed on top of his head. Let me see. Is he free? He is free. Alright, let's free the cassette. Our little Ravage. And I love this G.I. Joe crossover stuff. The only thing that I'm very sad about is, number 1, the FOMO. The one character, if I had to pick one out of any of these that I would really want, it would have been the Power Glide. And that was the SBCC, whatever you want to call it. And of course, that thing is $1 billion now. I saw one that was in a rough condition, had no parts, no accessories. The plane itself and like the engines were gone and the tail fins were gone. Guy still wanted $200 for it. No way, Jose. No, I'm not that desperate. Not quite yet. All right, let's take this out. Please just come out. There we go. And I dropped that. We have our instructions and our 2 Joes. Let's get rid of that box. That box was huge. Talk about making some problems for everybody. Alright, let's put our bits and pieces over here. Let's put him over here. Let me pick Metroplex up. There is Zartan, the enemy, Zarina, the enemy, and Soundwave, the enemy as well. Boy, howdy, that was a lot of work just getting him out of that box. Okay. First and foremost, let's look at all your little accessories. You've got some kind of huge boom cannon here. I'm sure that goes on his shoulder. These look like some kind of crazy bumper bits. And we got a little Ravage. He is very cool in blue. We got this little thing here that supposedly has some kind of trick to shooting the... I don't know. It does something. There you go. That spins what looks like should be the ammo around inside of it. I don't know. It probably hooks up to something else. Alright, I tell you what. Let's open up Zarina first. Yeah, she is cool. Look at the back of the card there. Zartan Dreadnok Mercenary. Known associates Zartan and Zandar. Brothers. Yeah, alright then. Alright. I remember whenever I was a kid, I actually put one of these guys in the freezer in a glass of water And he stayed in there for like a year. My mom was finally like, what the heck is this you got going on in here? All right, there she is. Let's get her comes with a little stand. All right, there is her backpack. Let's put that out there. There's her little soft, squishy buzzsaw kind of weapon. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And there she is herself. All right. Let's get her out. And let's put that right there. All right. Cool. Pardon me. All right, there you go. There she is. Let's throw her little backpack on. And give her little buzzsaw gun. There we go. And her little stand. If I can get it. Alright, yeah, she's a pretty wicked-looking little figure. Alright, all your typical G.I. Joe, you know, whatever you want to call it, articulation, little wasted, whatever you want to call it. The black rubber band belt figure. There we go, there's her. We'll put her right there. Now let's get Zartan. The real reason I got this. There we go. Well, he opened up a lot easier. And there goes his stand. Oh. Put that there, put that there. Let's look at the back of his little package real quick. Let me see. He's a mercenary. He's known for infiltration and disguise. His birthplace is unknown. Alright, there's all that stuff. Now let's check out Zartan himself. Gotta remember to lean back. One of my lights ahead, like up over here above my shelf went out. And now I keep casting all these shadows on everything because I've only got a big light behind me. Alright, let's take him out. Let's get his backpack. Ooh, he's got more of a Cobra issue backpack there. There's his little different face. You know, he's still a bad guy because he has a goatee. And he has got the world's tiniest pistol that as soon as I drop it, it is gone. Alright, let's just put that right now. Right meow. Alright, let's check him out. He's got a cool looking creepy face. That's kind of soft vinyl hair, so you can get in there and put that other face on him. There you go. Typical black rubber band G.I. Joe. Let's throw his backpack on him. There we go. And did he come with, let's get his stand. Put him on the stand here. And then we'll check him out. And I'm not even going to get that little face out of there. I will immediately, it would be cool if, oh, wait. I am going to take the face out. Can I open this? Does his backpack open? Oh, yeah. What's that? Ah, there we go. His backpack opens up, and check that out. He's got a face holder. All right, let's get the face out of here. There's the little face. And it just kind of pops in there. So he has this going on. Ooh, kind of looks like he's playing D&D. But you can pull that little face off. Actually, scoots right in there. And oh my goodness, I dropped it. I got it right here. Oh, maybe it probably goes in. No. It looks like it goes in like this. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Oh, that is awesome. You can go through customs. What's in the bag? A face? There you go. There's the little Zartan. And let's scoot them back. And back here, I have the Megatron. That came with the Baroness. I threw another little Joe guy up in there just for fun. Let's get rid of that. Got our instructions. And I've got Denzo Washington back here. Or look, Lenzo. I think there's something weird about his name. But anyway, that's Stalker Washington. Or Stalker Franklin. I can't remember his name. Stalker. let us look at this guy. He is huge. Let's see, we've got another rubber band here. I think we got a little bit of, like, not painted spot there. Alright. Looks like we got a lot of good and not painted spots right there. I'm not saying this figure was cheap. After all my points and coupons, it was about 85, 90 bucks. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the humongous Soundwave that you get, and the reason I had these guys out here earlier, let's see where this fits on him. I'm sure this goes on his shoulder somewhere. Let me see. Oh, we got. Yeah, there we go. There you go. And I don't know what that is. There's just a set. There we go. We'll, and there is your 86 movie Optimus Prime, to give you an idea of how big this guy really is. He is big. G.I. Joes are 3-inch figures. He's what, 3, 6, 9? He's probably about 10 inches tall. Yeah. There you go. See how it stacks up against Megatron there. Megatron's a little bigger than Optimus Prime, but yeah, that's not too bad. If you want a gigantic Soundwave, that is. Alright, I tell you what, less is more. Let's put Prime up here by his trailer, where he's supposed to be, and let's look at the Soundwave here. We got some little hollow bits back there, but you got a lot of leg action going on. The arms are a bit floppy, but they go all the way around. They go all the way up because there's some kind of double jointed thing happening right there. And you got this, and a little bit of in and out there at the hand, but nothing really. He is kind of thin feeling, I guess no more or less than a Joe vehicle. There you go. There's his back with the rest of his big old truck hanging off of it. But yeah, that really bugs me. That there, I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, there's like no paint there. Maybe it's a silver drop of paint, and then that line right there. Come on, people. You gotta watch them QC details. Then he's got his button here, and guess what? That opens that up, and let's get Ravage. Ravage will fit. Will, as I said, fit in his chest. There you go. And he's got, like I said, these other things here. I'm sure this, whenever he is in his truck mode, which looks fairly simple. And kind of rocking around these arms here. And that's his little roll cage. And I'm assuming, yeah, that folds out, that folds out. And you've already got the interior of your vehicle right there. Well, let's see. I wasn't planning on, whatever you want to call it, transforming him. But why not? Let's see what we can do. The Megatron was kind of a pain in the butt. I will tell you that for sure. Alright, the head folds in there nicely. This, I'm sure, folds back and pops into here. We already figured out that those two things come out, so you've got your driver's seat. Down there. And arms. There we go. This fold in. The arms come up. Sorry, I've got this off to the side there. Fist folds in. I'm sure these arms straighten out. And that probably goes something like that. Or like that, more than likely. There we go. And in, out, figure it out. Whoop, sorry, took you guys for a ride. Alright. One doodly darn fly in here that's just bugging the crud out of me. Alright, let us do that, and then do that. And then do that. Where does that get us? That gets the front end kind of put together there, doesn't it? Go all the way in. Maybe it does, and I'm just missing it. Or possibly I'm screwing it up. Okay, those have to go. Well, you can't. There. That's how it has to set. because there's tabs right there. There we go. Now we're cooking. That has to go up. Turn that down. And now, look, all that beautifully sets in there and clips together. There we go. And I'm sure these big things fit on here somehow. We'll figure that out in a minute. Let's fiddle-faddle with his legs down here. I said you've got your knee bend. And it almost looks like these should just fold in on themselves. But I don't think they do. Come sideways. Keep that pulled out. So that would work, but I got to keep the... I'm trying to keep the tires on the inside here. It looks like they should fold in, but that's not what they do. Oh, okay. The feet are the seat. So they fold around. They cup around like this. Okay. Okay. And then somehow we have to magically make that fit in there. Well, we got one. Let's do the other real quick and see what we're doing right and or wrong. Alright. Fold that up, fold that in there. Now we've got this bric-a-braca of a mess back here. Let's get one done, and then hopefully the other will follow suit. There. Pardon me. Alright, and this should fold down there like that. But it's not, because I'm messing something up. There we go. Okay. Alright, come on. Well, do those go? They have to go in there. They have to go out in order for this to go in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're still with me, I appreciate you. I'm just trying to figure out how to make these seats set up in here. There we go. Well, the seat pulls down like that. And that looks like it should collapse in on itself. But these little things don't want to cooperate. Does that go somewhere? No. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong, or what am I doing dreadfully right? Okay. Those have to go out. And that. It's like I need to get another cup. These legs come apart. Yeah, they do. Alright, look down in here. There we go. That's what I was fighting with. Those come out and come down. That gives me the extra space I need to push this down to where it's supposed to go. But still, I don't have that. Okay, got a little bit of a ridge cut there. Does that go like that? Finally? Are we finally getting this? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay. There we go. You have to go on the inside of the leg. Little ridge cut right there, and that's where that falls into place. Right in it. Alright, let's get this set up correctly. Put that there. Put this here. Let's pull that little seat out. Get tucked in. There we go. This little vehicle is shaping up, ladies and gentlemen. Get that back snapped on correctly. One more tab over here. Ah. Nice. That goes there. Let's fold these things up. And those little bits just go down in there and in there. And something has to happen up here. You know what I'm saying? Something has got to happen. This has got to be covered up somehow. Let's look at the box. Where'd the box go? We totally lost the box now. Okay, in here, that's where this goes. Let's situate that. Goes a long ways like that. Okay, it looks like it goes like this. There we go. And there's some other bits that should be here. And where are they? Does this thing break down? Yes or no? No? Alright, this should have some other pieces that build onto the front here. Where did I do with them? Where did they go? Did I miss something? Was there a bag of goodies that I did not get? There was a bag of goodies I didn't get. Alright, this was hidden on the inside. That probably would have helped. Let's see. Let's see what we have in here. All kinds of good stuff. Oh, okay. Man. Okay. There we go. This is what we got. We got a Rambo knife for Soundwave. There you go. We got that little leash thing for Ravage, so you can give him to one of the Joes. And this probably goes back here, and it does. Alright, and these two things, this is what I was looking for, go here and here. There. And there, I see. Do you see how that works? You can run that back and forth. Okay, let's just put that stuff where it's supposed to go. And this, these things are somehow like this. Yep. That's how they're supposed to work. Well, let's put this together and we'll see if we can figure it out from there. Okay, this thing goes like this. And these guns are inside of it. I have to go way back there. Okay, it's got two big tabs. Does this thing have? Yeah, here we go. All right. Well, boy, howdy. Those two tabs, right there, go inside right there. Go to your home. Oh. Okay. I found it. Crisis averted. Actually, let's slow you guys down a little bit so we can get down here in the splash zone, as they say. Now, this thing goes together like this. And those two ports should go right in there. They're kind of too big. We don't have ports on the other side. Yeah, those are really... Alright, I need to get this thing off here. Alright, let's look at this real quick. These things look like they should peg in there, but they don't, because they're too big. Let's refer to the instructions real quick. Since we already got them transformed, shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that big thing fits in his back. That's cool. This big cannon. Oh, that goes in the front. Okay. I'm trying to put it in the wrong place. Okay, let's put these things back on. Go back in. Right side, that would help. There's one. There's the other. We'll take and put this thing back on here now. And then this hooks in up here. Right there at the front of this little cool Trans Am looking deal. There we go. And his big gun right here. Let's see. Which way does it go? Well, let's hook up there and there. So that goes there. Yep. There we go. Your handle pops out. That goes down there, and then this goes right in here. I would suggest doing that before you put his legs together. There we go. Let's put them in. Tighten that back up. Ah, good click. Good click. Oh, he's got the, makes it a little tow hitch back there. That is cool. Okay, let's put that aside. There we go. All right, all put together. Let's throw our Joes in here. Let's see what the Joes look like inside. All right. Here, did this thing? No, it doesn't. We can pop that out a little bit, so we can see what we're doing with our characters. Matter of fact, we'll just open that up completely. Go. He's covering his face like, don't make me. All right. Put him right in there. Can he keep his backpack on while he's in there? No, can't keep his backpack on. Get your feet in there, buddy. All right. There we go. Zartan fits in there very nicely. And let's see, Zartania. Lady Zartan over here. Noticed her little boots with spurs on them. And again, I'm casting shadows. Alright, let's put her feet down in the riding pose. Yeah, they both fit in there pretty nicely. Now let's close this back up on them. Close the little doors. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, if you get the Soundwave G.I. Joe crossover, there you go. This is what you get. You get a huge Soundwave, and he is very cool. You get two little figures, Zartan and Zartania. You got this thing that, you know, you can roll it around. Do whatever you want. A very cool armored Pontiac Trans Am. Part APC, part Trans Am. That's right. And then his big blaster just fits in the back and looks like a jet thing or something like that. There you go. And there he is compared to Wilkinson, compared to the Hiss Megatron. There we go. There they all are together. There they are. And there's just Megatron back there. If you guys want to know how they all stack up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, whatever you have going